Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Restaurant Evening of Jazz, featuring a whole bunch of music and a whole bunch of great musicians up here on stage. Let's go ahead and welcome the Early Bird Jazz Band to the stage, yes? My name is Sierakowski. I'm one of the band directors here at Westboro High School, and this has been a really great band to work with this year. It's just a great bunch of students, and we're going to bring up our first piece here. It's called Shades of Green, and it was written by one of our very own West Aurora High School students here at Westboro High School, and he composed it for the Early Bird Jazz Band, and he's going to conduct it tonight too. So please welcome Jesus Madrigal to the stage.
For Shades of Green, I was inspired by Miles Davis on the song 4. The melody I took from, and from the form I took some of the chords. The reason why I wanted to compose was I asked one day Sierakowski, and I was like, hey, is it okay if I write a composition? Would the Early Bird Jazz be willing to play this? And he'd be like, yeah, you can write whatever. And I am genuinely so grateful and excited for this, because this is the first time I will be playing a piece of mine to an audience like this and with such a large band. And I hope you guys enjoy this. One, two, three.
Isn't that so cool? Yeah, just to have one of our very own just write a piece of music for this band, and this band just smoking it, right? Great job, Jesus. Congratulations. Yeah. You'll hear more about Jesus later on in the program, but we're so proud of him, and we'll recognize our seniors too. But yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. We're gonna go ahead and move to our next tune. It's entitled "Paranoid Android." How many Radiohead fans out there? Yeah, so you'll love this one. This is really good. There was a project that was out there. It was called the Radiohead Project, and it's about 7 or 8 pieces that different composers wrote a composition for jazz band inspired by Radiohead. And in fact, this piece is one of my favorites. It's very different, but it has a lot of jazz harmonies in it. Very interesting, very interesting. It's going to feature Emily Hernandez on the trombone. Let's see, Malin Coyle on the piano. Lincoln Chan on some auxiliary percussion over there. And Peter Schmidt on the guitar. He's playing a guitar part on the keyboard. And we have J.J. Chan on the bass there. And it's also going to feature Connor Wendell on the drums. This is Radiohead's Paranoid Android. Different, yeah? In this group, we have a lot of special people in here, but I just want to recognize a whole bunch of people in here. First of all, people that have been in Early Bird their first year. Raise your hand. This is your first year. Early Bird is open to all students, no matter what instrument they play. Bassoon, we've had oboes, we've had, yeah, you name it, we've had it in this band. 2 years in Early Bird, I'm curious. Three years in Early Bird? All 4 years in Early Bird. In fact, all my seniors, raise your hand, please. We're so proud of our class of 2025. Thank you for playing in this group, especially those that have done your first year or even all 4 years. You've done a great job with this band. So again, thank you, class of 2025, for all your dedication to the program. And yeah, we're gonna miss you guys. So, thanks for playing this. Thank you, Early Bird, for coming every single morning. Guess what? No Early Bird on Tuesday. That's the wrong answer. No Early Bird on Tuesday morning. We have another special guest that's in this group here. She's also graduating coming up this year, so I'm going to bring our student teacher up. You'll see a little bit more of her later on this evening. Miss Mazzolini, conduct our last tune.
I have a couple things to say. So first, our tune will be doing Things Ain't What They Used to Be. This is a tune written by Mercer Ellington for his father, Duke Ellington. It was written around restrictions in place during the ACAP strike in the 1940s. It quickly developed into a popular tune, and nowadays is considered one of the standards of jazz music. The tune lends itself to extended solos and long sections of improvisation. On that note, we have 6 featured players coming up. Going in order, we'll have Connor Wendell, Vincent Escobedo, Jesus Madrigal, Andrew Levy, Andrew Cressy, and our very own Mr. John Sierakowski. And I have my own gratitude to extend to Early Bird. They saw me from the ground up in terms of me being able to lead a jazz chart. It was rough, but we made it. And this is Things Ain't What They Used to Be.